Mike Nienaber now joins me, and Coach, that was strange.
It really was. We came out, whatever we were doing at the beginning of the halves, we came out first half, second half, and just it looked like, man, we could maybe even break it.
Yeah.
And you kind of know they're going to make their runs at you, and they make you pay for every mistake. And it just seemed like when they got an open three, they made it. It just seemed like they made it every time. And we weren't staying in front of them. We finally, a couple of those late timeouts, we basically were rotating every possession that we could, trying to keep Cody in there on defense and keep Jake in there on defense, and then get the other guys in there for offense. But when they got that 5-point lead late, I mean, it just did not look good. I mean, we were reeling, but it's like I told them during the last time, I said, guys, we weren't making plays. I mean, we fumbled passes. I think we got a little rattled when that technical got reversed, and I mean, it was bad enough. I mean, like, I was ready to accept the technical being reversed, but I wasn't ready for them to get the ball.
Yeah, that was the weird part about that.
Yeah, and they said, and I understood what they said, but man, you turn around and reverse. I mean, the guy does a chin up on the rim.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand protecting the player, but when you blow the whistle like that, I mean, I think Huntsville would have probably been okay with us getting the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Like saying, look, man, they were recovering it, and I thought we had it. Honestly,
I thought you did too.
We had retrieved it.
Yeah.
But and again, I know they could say, hey, well, when they blew the whistle, everybody stopped. But it was just weird, and I felt like that was kind of a turning point kind of play. I was trying to rally our guys and say, we got to forget about that, play forward. We still had a 6-point lead at the time, but they were just scoring every time, and we just went dead on offense.
Yeah.
Adam had a really rough stretch there where. He fumbled a couple of passes. We gave, when we had the double-digit lead, we had turnovers that got it right back. That was actually when it was like 19 and it went to 13.
Yeah.
We had 3 straight turnovers.
Yes.
We get sloppy, and we looked so good at times, and then it's kind of been the story of the year. But again, another part of the story of the year, the way it was in the beginning of the year, we kind of dilly-dally around, but the last 3-4 minutes we make plays and made big shots, and that kind of looked like the first semester, the November-December team there at the end, making free throws, making big threes, and making the plays we needed to make and getting a couple of key rebounds finally. It just seemed like for a long stretch, it seemed like every time they missed, they got the rebound.
Well, Joe Larrivee certainly came up with some big shots. 6 of 6 from three-point range, including the 2 huge ones down the stretch, with one while being fouled. I mean, he came up huge for you.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, it's kind of like what I said about Adam the other night. When Joe shoots like that, and Adam shoots the way he's been shooting, and Jeff's playing, when your top 3 players are playing good, I come out looking. I become a whole lot smarter as a coach than when we were going through some of that spells where maybe the 3 of them collectively we had some games where we were like 6 for 30 and stuff like that, and it's just we're not going to win games like that. But our big guys did, our big players did step up. Brad Miller has given us great minutes. We got a lot of contribution from a lot of people. I was really, pleased with Jake, the way he came in there late. I mean, after not playing most of the second half, but feeling like we needed to get him in there on defense, and he got in there and dug out a big rebound, and he makes our defense better. I just wish we could find a way to, I felt like we needed Luke in there at times and different people at times for the offensive end, but and didn't want to get Jake in a situation where he was going to get fouled late in the game and wind up being the guy at the foul line. You just don't want to do that to a freshman that hadn't played a lot of minutes, but we got it to Jeff when we needed to and got him to the foul line, and he's been big all year for us making those kind of free throws.
So you get the 4 wins that you wanted here at home. Now it's back out on the road, and this was big because now you're 2 games ahead of them in the standings. But it's still every game is critical.
Well, and the thing is, if you just talk about Huntsville alone, having the 2 games on them is major because of course, if they'd have won today, they'd have had the tiebreaker by sweeping us, but they still have the tiebreaker on us because they beat West Florida. So that's going to be, if we ever wound up tied with them again, which we shouldn't if we take care of business. But again, it's going to be, it's crowded. Lee is right there within a game or 2 of us, so that game next week, next Saturday, is going to be major. But to make that as big as we need to make it, we got to go take care of Shorter, and Shorter is a dangerous team right now. I mean, you look at the record and you go, oh, they can't, but they played Valdosta like a 3-point game the other night. They have the kind of team, we saw it here last week. They just came in and they're just free and easy, letting it fly, and they got a couple of guys that they get going and get comfortable. They can give you a lot, and especially at their place. So we got to go over there. It's a long trip and stuff. We got to get over there Thursday night, take care of business. Keep knocking them down. We got 5 left. And they're all very extremely winnable games. And I think the road games, if you look at it on paper, I mean, Lee obviously record-wise is the best of the 3. But we're looking at, like I said, Shorter, Auburn, Montgomery that beat us in here. This clearly not going to be an easy game for us on the road. So every one of them is going to be a battle. But if we got Joe and Adam and Brad and these guys clicking and Jeff clicking on all cylinders, I like our chances.
I do too. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you. It was like you said, it was one of the weirdest games. It just was a strange game. I'm just glad we came out on top of it.
That's all that matters.
I'm not sure how we did, but I'll take it.
It goes in the left column at the end.
That's true.
Thank you, Coach.